this is Marine from Let's Practice English. Today we are having a look at sentences or phrases that are extremely useful in English and that you should know. This is a two-part video. The first part will cover how to say hello, how to respond to a greeting, how to say goodbye, how to ask for information, how to show hesitation, how to ask for repetition, how to say that you don't know, how to ask for someone's opinion, how to give your opinion, how to avoid a question, how to express agreement, and how to express disagreement, how to interrupt someone politely, how to allow interruption, and how to refuse interruption. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Okay, let's get started. I will say each phrase or sentence twice. The first time I will say it slowly so that you can really hear how each word is pronounced. The second time I will say it much quicker, at a natural pace, the same way a native speaker would. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's start with how to greet someone, how to say hello. How is it going? How is it going? As you can see, is reduced. How's it going? How are things? How are things? What is up? What's up? This expression is mostly used contracted. What's up? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Long time no see. Long time no see. How have you been? How have you been? Okay, now how to respond to a greeting. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. How about you? How about you? Did you hear? How about you? The in about is gone. How about you? Not much. Not much. The usual. The usual. Okay, did you notice here I said the and not the? We are going to say the when the word after starts with a vowel. In this case, you. Usual. The usual. Now, how to say goodbye. I've got to get going. I've got to get going. One more time. I've got to get going. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was a pleasure meeting you. See you later. See you later. See you later. Can you hear how all of the words are connected? See you later. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. You can also say, let's stay in touch. Now we're going to learn how to ask for information. Could you tell me what this word means? Could you tell me what this word means? Again, that was really fast. Could you tell me what this word means? Would you happen to know where the library is? Would you happen to know where the library is? Woo, challenging. Would you happen to know where the library is? Would you tends to turn into would ya? Would you happen to know? Now we're going to learn how to show hesitation. That's a good question. That's a good question. Let me see. Let me see. Did you hear that? Let me turned into let me. Let me see. Let me think for a moment. Let me think for a moment. How to ask for repetition. Excuse me. Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Would you mind repeating that? Would you mind repeating that? Can or could you speak a little more slowly, please? Can you speak a little more slowly, please? Or could you speak a little more slowly, please? Now, how to say that you don't know. I'm afraid I have no idea. I'm afraid I have no idea. Beats me. Beats me. Let's move on to how to ask for someone's opinion. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What are your views on this? What are your views on this? And now how to give your opinion. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I honestly don't think that's going to work. I honestly don't think that's going to work. As far as I am concerned, this is the best restaurant in town. As far as I'm concerned, this is the best restaurant in town. Now let's have a look at how to avoid a question. I don't have an opinion on the matter. I don't have an opinion on the matter. Let me get back to you on this. Let me get back to you on this. Again, let me becomes let me. Let me get back to you on this. I'm not at liberty to say. I'm not at liberty to say. Let's do that one more time. I'm not at liberty to say. Okay, now let's have a look at how to express agreement. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. And now, how to express disagreement. I'm not sure I agree. I'm not sure I agree. I'm afraid I disagree. I'm afraid I disagree. I think you're mistaken. I think you're mistaken. How to interrupt politely. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. Did you hear the end? Interrupt you. Interrupt you. Can I stop you there for a moment? Can I stop you there for a moment? Do you mind if I jump in here? Do you mind if I jump in here? Now let's have a look at how to allow interruption. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sure, go on. Sure, go on. And last but not least, how to refuse interruption. Let me finish. Let me finish. Again, let me turns into let me. Let me finish. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Today we are continuing the lesson on common phrases and sentences that you should know in English. So this is part 2. Let's have a look at what we're learning today. We are going to have a look at how to make suggestions, how to respond to suggestions, how to ask about plans and how to suggest plans, how to say yes to a plan, how to say no to a plan, how to ask for permission, how to give permission, and how to refuse permission. Then we'll have a look at how to make requests, how to respond to a request, then we'll move on to how to make offers, and then how to respond to an offer. Then we'll have a look at how to thank people, and how to respond when someone thanks you, how to ask someone to wait, how to make an apology, and finally how to accept an apology. But of course, before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel, but also to like the video. Of course, just like last time, I'm going to say each phrase or sentence twice. The first time will be slow, so that you can really hear how to pronounce everything, and the second time will be at a natural pace, the way native speakers speak. Are you ready? Let's go! So the first thing that we're learning about today is how to make suggestions. What do you say we go to the movies? What do you say we go to the movies? How about having pizza for dinner? How about having pizza for dinner? Here, keep in mind that after about, you will need a word in ing. Now let's respond to those suggestions. That would be great. That would be great. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's move on to how to ask about plans and how to suggest plans. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? Hear the beginning here. What are you? What are you? What are you doing tonight? Got any plans for tomorrow? Got any plans for tomorrow? Are you free next Saturday? Are you free next Saturday? Are you? Are you free next Saturday? Do you want to do something this weekend? Do you want to do something this weekend? Do you want to do something? Do you want to do something? Okay, now let's have a look at how to say yes to a plan. Sure. What do you have in mind? Sure. What do you have in mind? I'm free all weekend. Let's do something. I'm free all weekend. Let's do something. And now let's have a look at how to say no to a plan. No, sorry, I've already made some plans. sorry, I've already made some plans. I'm actually kind of busy tomorrow. I'm actually kind of busy tomorrow. Kind of. I'm actually kind of busy tomorrow. I'd love to do something, but I can't. I'd love to do something, but I can't. One more time. I'd love to do something, but I can't. Alright, now let's move on to how to ask for permission. Do you mind if I use your cell phone? Do you mind if I use your cell phone? Do you mind if I use your cell phone? Would it be okay if I took the day off tomorrow? Would it be okay if I took the day off tomorrow? Would it be okay? Would it be okay? Now, how to give someone permission. Yes, please do. Yes, please do. Sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. That's a tricky one again. Not at all. Not at all. And now, how to tell someone that you refuse to give them permission. Unfortunately, I have to say no. Unfortunately, I have to say no. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't. I'm afraid I do. I'm afraid I do. Time for requests. Can or could, if you want to be more formal, pass me the salt, please. Can you pass me the salt, please? Or could you pass me the salt, please? Would you mind lending me some money? Would you mind lending me some money? I was wondering if you could help me with this. I was wondering if you could help me with this. And now, how to respond to a request. Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I'd be glad to help. I'd be glad to help. Sorry, I can't right now. Sorry, I can't right now. Right now. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. And now we're making offers. Can I get you a glass of water? Can I get you a glass of water? Can I get you a glass of water? How about some ice cream? How about some ice cream? Would you like me to give you a ride home? Would you like me to give you a ride home? And now we're responding to an offer. Yes, please. Yes, please. That would be great, thanks. That would be great, thanks. I'm okay, but thanks for offering. I'm okay, but thanks for offering. No, I'm good, thanks. No, I'm good, thanks. Now let's have a look at how to thank someone, how to say thank you. Thanks A million. Thanks a million. Cheers. Cheers. This one though is British. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Tit. Do you hear that at the end? Appreciate it. Good. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. And now we're going to respond to someone thanking us. It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Any time. Anytime. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, we are close to the end. Just a little bit more. You can do it. Hold on. How to ask for someone to wait. Can you hold on a moment, please? Can you hold on a moment, please? Let's do that one more time. Can you hold on a moment, please? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Bear with me just a moment. Bear with me just a moment. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. And we are moving on to the last section for this course, which is apologies. First, let's start with how to make an apology, how to say that you are sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Please accept my apology. Please accept my apology. And finally, we're going to look at how to accept the apology. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. About it. Tit again. Don't worry about it. No worries. No worries. It's all good. No worries. Alright, lovely students, we have reached the end of this lesson, but also the end of this series. A series on 103 common phrases or sentences that you should know in English. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, but also to share it. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.